couldn't believe it. My birthday was coming up. My 6th birthday, to be exact. And my parents said that they were taking me to Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. That place was one of, if not the most, fun places on Earth. "Oh my God, thank you, Mom," I shouted and hugged my mother and father. "You're welcome, son. Now, you have to be extra good for the rest of the week, or else we can't take you there. Okay?" my father asked. And I nodded. It was a rule we had for upcoming events. See, if I wasn't good, then I couldn't do whatever we were going to do. After that, we just went on for the rest of our day, and nothing really important happened. The next day, I got up and I did some research on the computer about Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. My favorite mascot, by far, was the golden one that hadn't even been released yet. Apparently called Golden Freddy Fazbear. He was actually supposed to be released the day that I went there, so I wanted to make sure I was there. I was extra careful not to do anything bad for the remainder of the week. Until the day. My birthday. "Alright, Noah. You've been pretty good this week, so let's go," Dad said as he put on his jacket. My mom agreed. And I cheered. I started to go get ready. I put on my jacket and my clothes, and we headed out the door. As we drove off, I just kept thinking about Golden Freddy Fazbear, meeting him, and what the site had mentioned about him. From what I read, he was apparently the nicest out of all the animatronics, and rumor has it, would even give out free pizza. I also remembered about my 4 friends that were coming as well. Well, we arrived at the pizzeria, and I saw my friend Brian. He and I waved to each other, and I caught up with my other friends as well. We all went inside. My other friends' names were Brian and Jenny, and it was their first time here, so I kinda showed them around. The remaining friend, RJ, suggested that we sneak off and go backstage in order to talk to the animatronics, get a better look at them. I was reluctant at first, but me and my other friends said yes, so I agreed. We went backstage and we saw Freddy himself. I couldn't believe it. "Freddy!" I shouted and hugged him, and he hugged me back. I asked him, "Freddy, when is Golden Freddy coming?" Freddy looked at me, blankly. "In a few minutes. In the meantime, follow me. We can get some pizza and some cake. What's your name?" he asked me. Me? My name's Noah. Noah Blackley. We went off to get pizza and some cake. Or so I thought. It turns out we followed Freddy into an empty room. "Where's the pizza?" I asked. But by that point, Freddy was gone. "Where'd Freddy go?" Brian asked. "I don't know, but he'll be back," I said cheerfully. The door then opened, and a man in a purple sweater had appeared. My attention quickly turned to him. Sir, do you know where Freddy went? I noticed the golden Freddy Fazbear suit. Is Golden Freddy here? I asked very excitedly. The man in the purple sweater walked towards me. I assumed he was trying to tell me. That was until I felt a very sharp, immediate pain in my lower chest all of a sudden. I screamed and looked down, noticing that what it was a meat cleaver. Not yet, the man said. He walked over to my friends and had cut them too. My other friend, the shyer one, Jackson, tried to fight back. He hit the man as best he could, and he groaned in pain. It seemed almost instant, but Jackson stopped moving after that. I was in too much pain to try and help when I noticed the door was padlocked shut. I assumed my parents had heard everything and started banging on the door, trying to open it, anything to try and get in. It was futile, though. The man in the purple sweater walked toward me and had knelt down. With one final breath, I screamed as the cleaver was sent into my chest. The last thing I remember seeing fading in and out of consciousness was being carried, and my friends along to some spare suits. I felt stuffed, constricted. A few years later, someone walked into Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, looking for a job as a night guard. A man answered on a phone. It sounded distant, and started to go on about, "Welcome to your new job at Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria," along with other things. Toward the end, he had asked him his name. The man taking the job replied, "Frank. Frank Blackley." "Ah, nice to meet you, Frank Blackley," the man on the phone said as he hung up. "Dad? Dad, it's me. It's me! Noah! It's me."